What the fuck is up, YouTube? Oof, is that a good way to start a video? I don't know. I'm actually very bad at these introductions, I'm realizing. I need to lock in on my introductions. This is Toothpicks, the channel, and we're back today to talk about my road to get into the military academy. So these are just like these relatable videos I always do. It's like journalizing my day, journalizing thoughts I have, journalizing everything, my deep insights, because I'm a great, very important person who is, just very clever and have high intellect. So I think everyone here should listen to everything I have to say and not click off the video, because my videos have been shit as of late. Like, I think I've been popping off on these videos, but no one seems to like to watch and listen to them all the way through. So what the fuck, guys? I have like an average watch time of 1 minute, maybe like 45 seconds sometimes. I get maybe like 3 clicks. Fuck. Like, is it like my thumbnails is the problem? Because my thumbnails are normally just like me trying to look all philosophical and shit. Is it the thumbnails? Is it the captions? Like, I don't know what to do, guys, but I'm hitting this brick fucking wall, and these videos aren't getting views. So my last video was probably about 4 days ago, which maybe it's a consistency thing, but I feel like quality over quantity, am I right? Because I could be posting videos every day. It could be like, oh, today I was at school and I was in math class and I learned how to make formulas, and I didn't really do anything to get into the Coast Guard Academy because I'm a lazy chud. What's up, Crosby? I could do that. Crosby's my dog, by the way. I could do that, but like not every single day is exciting. Not every single day is something where I pick up something of great, insightful value. And also, not every day is a day of which I'm in the best mindset to make a video, because sometimes I get home at 10:30, because I like to make videos that wrap up my day. I have practices Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I get home at like 10:30 from these practices. So if I make a video every day at 10:30, I'm going to take like 30 minutes to get it going, to edit it a little bit, get it on to YouTube, and then I'll be asleep at 11, and then I'm getting only 7 hours of sleep because I got school the next day. I have to wake up at fucking, look at those neck veins, fucking 7, earlier than 6, like 6:30 in the morning, and 8 hours of sleep is essential, guys. For every single one of us who has goals and has, that's young and has ambitions that we're trying to reach, you need to get your sleep. You need to get your sleep, and that's the thing I've picked up on the last couple of days since my last video. So this is going to be, I think, like day number 27 of my road to the Coast Guard Academy with a video. And guys, sleep is so fucking important. I want to say it was on Sunday. This is the day of the Super Bowl. I had to wake up at 4 for a 5 p.m. shift. 5 p.m. shift. My job, which ran 8 hours. And right when I got home, I hit the bed, because I had to go to sleep. I probably went to sleep at like 10. Therefore, I only got like 6 hours of sleep, which I'm not used to doing. And I was kind of like a zombie this whole day. But I hit right when I got home, I hit the bed. 2 hours, I'm probably passed out sleeping. And then, watch the Super Bowl, yada, yada, yada. Go to sleep again. I'd probably go to sleep at like 10:30. And I've never felt more refreshed upon waking up. Not only did I have one of the best dreams ever, I was with a beautiful girl who I don't even know. And I woke up feeling so refreshed and just ready to go. And it proved to me how important a lot of sleep is, because I haven't felt that kind of high in a long time. And I know if I can feel like that every day, I'll be so much more productive, so much more energized, so much more social. I'll really be the best version of myself. And I think on top of that, another thing that helps with my energy and help with my feeling of refreshment has been the fact that throughout since my last video, I've been actually following my 5 rules that I made a video about. Clean off fast food. Okay, that's an I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have been doing a bad job of not eating fast food, but no masturbation whatsoever, no drugs, no like nicotine. I don't do anything. Like, just sometimes, my brother does a Zyn, okay? But we cut that shit out. No more of that shit. I've also been getting my 8 hours of sleep. And so those things, cutting out the negative things in life and cutting out the doom scrolling as well has been another thing I've been doing, has just made my life so much more elevated. I've been feeling so much better. Just try it out on your own. Going out and putting your energy into positive things instead of taking artificial dopamine is just going to make your life so much better, guys, and that's a fact. I know a lot of us have to put our energy into school and things that we don't really have a choice to not put our energy into, so it can be a little bit draining and frustrating. But once you get back home, don't cope with TikTok or cope with video games. Cope with something that's actually going to improve your life and make you feel good. Even if that's reading a book, even if that's like doing something as simple as playing a musical instrument, it's a better choice than going on to doom scroll, because at the end of the day, like, you don't really gain much from it. You know, there's like maybe every 1,000 videos, you get something very insightful that's actually maybe changes you a little bit, but then you just go on, like, right past it onto the next bunch of bullshit. And then maybe you favorite it and you come back at some point, oh, yeah, that's smart. But you don't really like follow these things daily. I think if you like, sometimes the videos that I like to be on, and I keep normally my For You page like surrounded upon, is like these motivational videos, these videos with quotes, these more stoic kind of videos. But I think if you can pick up experiences from your life and you can kind of like create your own stoic ideas, your own personal ideologies, that's way more beneficial than not. So following these 5 rules has actually helped my life the last couple of days. On a more insight, soccer-wise, I've been doing really good, dude. I'm on the kind of brisk of not making the first team, but I had a scrimmage yesterday, and I think it went really, really well. I played good. Like, I know I'm more than good enough to get on the first team. So I think I played pretty good, and that's going to help me out. I've seriously been very consistent the last couple of days with soccer. I've been waking up early to play with the high school. I've been going to every single late night practice, and I've been doing separate practices with my friends just on our own. And I've been getting a lot better, dude. And I can just feel myself, next year's going to be my year, man. A weird thing happened today. I was walking on the way out of school, and this random girl goes up to me who works with my ex-girlfriend, who I made a video about breaking up with and all that. And she just goes up to me. She's like, dude, you're, yeah, my ex-girlfriend's name has a boyfriend now. I go, oh, okay. Because, I'm kind of over this thing. I'm like, good for her, I guess. But then she goes, obviously, oh, you lost a dime piece. You totally care. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, that's just kind of random. It's just the most random thing. And I'm not going to lie, it gave me a little bit of a cortisol spike. I'm like, she's like, good for her. I'm like, I don't really want to stress over this bitch because I left her for a good fucking bunch of good reasons. And, maybe she moves on as her coping mechanism right away or yada, yada, but it shouldn't really affect me. Like, I'm very content with my decision. And honestly, life has been on the up since, leaving her. Now, it's not like, we had this horrible fall off. I just kind of like one day I was like my reason behind breaking up with her was it's draining. It's a lot of time and effort for me not getting any sort of like much comfort back, much love back. She, we barely hung out, maybe like twice or once every 2 weeks. Not only that, but she like, there's a lot of reasons. I don't really want to go into the nitty gritty. But she's also not someone who I felt enough of a connection with that I generally want to like live with her for the rest of my life and marry her. Because I don't like this new society, like how in this day and age everyone just marries like or gets with one another on these one night stands, all this pointless lustful bullshit. It's stupid. It's draining. It's just putting your soul into bad things. Like, I want to date a girl that I can date for the rest of my life. I want to find someone that, is seriously going to be my best friend, and who I can be with forever. And she just wasn't that person. So, and I always thought about this. I always thought very negatively of her. And I always thought like, oh, God, I really don't want to hang out with her. Oh, I really, dude, I like wasn't even like that attracted to her even. And I was like, oh, she's kind of fucking, like she's a little bit fucking chopped. And that's not like a positive way to be thinking about your bitch, bro. So I'm kind of like, but I'm like, just like, oh, I'll break up with her if this date's bad. And then it always ends up being good. Or I end up being like, like falling back into the circle of being like attached to her, yada, yada. And then I'm just like, why am I putting my energy into the girl who I don't want to date for the rest of my life and who I can't see a future with and who I think negatively of? Because if someone you really, really love and if someone you really, really care about, you're not going to have those thoughts about. So I'm like, cut this bitch off. Let's move on. So that's my coping for why I broke up with her. That's my reasoning. But it was just like, it really caught me off guard, this comment out of nowhere. And it's just like, oh, why? But then I realized, it runs me back to a big mindset that you have to have. I can't control what she does. I can't control what other people say to me. I can only control how I react. And honestly, I'm glad that happened because that comment alone motivated me to come down here and make this video at 2:30 p.m. Even though I normally make my videos late, I probably wouldn't be able to because I have a soccer practice tonight. It motivated me, and it just makes me feel like, damn, let's lock in, Dylan. You can't control her, you can't control anyone else. You can control you. So let's control me and start putting my energy into good shit instead of put my energy into some stuff that's not gonna make me a better person. Because I can't afford to be where I am right now. Where I'm at right now is not a man who's going to go into the future and change the world. Who I am right now is not a person who makes an impact in my community. Who I am right now is not a person who can raise a family. Who I am right now is not the person who can be a great fucking partner. Who I am right now is not a person that I would look up to or I would want to date. So why would I want to be this person still? I don't. And I have to get better. And through consistency and through realizing my mistakes and being real with myself, I will reach that. In terms of calories today, I think I probably hit about 1,200. Dude, I've barely been tracking my calories as of late. I've actually been getting skinnier. I've been being very inconsistent with the gym, so that's a very negative thing. We're going to go to the trainer today and kind of hit legs, but I need to start being more consistent with calories. Again, I hit 180, and since then, I kind of gave myself a break for seriously zero reason. There should be no days off. So in the future, I'm going to be eating more. And I think, dude, this is a great video. So please, if you watch this video all the way, comment DC. Just comment DC. The letter D and then C. To show that you watched all the way, because I would greatly appreciate that shit. I really I have high hopes for this video. Or not this, just necessarily this video, but this whole entire YouTube channel. Generally, I think the things I have to say are maybe insightful, and I got a lot of interesting views on the world, and I think it's beneficial for people to hear it, not only for my clout and my self-satisfaction, but man, I want you guys to be just as successful as I am, and if my words can even in the slightest bit help you guys do that, let's fucking go. And I do want to make money off of this YouTube channel.